StarCraft fans? This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between puCK and Jheffe on Frozen Temple. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Terran player currently getting pucked. It is Jheffe. I think I'm saying that right. From Storm Gaming. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player from Root Gaming. It is puCK. So both these players have been spotted on my channel recently. Both of them are very excellent in their own right. We will see how these two players do against each other. puCK, I feel like, has the advantage because he's played in professional tournaments. And I'm not sure if Jheffe ever has, but if he has, then I apologize. And let's get right on into it. Racks first, here from Jheffe. I'm just going to call him Jheffe from this point on, after the supply depot. And gateway first, then an assimilator. And pretty much I'm going to assume that puCK will go for a Nexus after this. But you never know. Alright, he's actually probe scouting, which I do appreciate from puCK. I like that he does that just to make sure that the Terran isn't cheesing him, as, I don't know, a lot of Terrans do these days because they feel like they're disadvantaged against Protoss, at least according to the StarCraft subreddit on Reddit. Which I'm not sure is an entirely accurate look at the StarCraft 2 community, but it does give me some insight. Alright, so here's the Reaper. And dun, put it on in production tab. We have a Reaper, yes. Alright, so this Reaper's name is Sparkles Fantastic. Yes, what a great name for a Reaper. Sparkles Fantastic is coming out of the barracks right now. He was not given a backstory, but we'll make Sparkles Fantastic be a performer who was set up for murder and framed for murder by jealous rivals. He was sent to a Dominion prison, thrown into a Reaper suit, and forced to fight out the remainder of his days after having his fantastic face covered up by a mask. Oh, the tragedy for Sparkles Fantastic. But here he goes. He's going to do this thing anyway, mostly because if he comes back, they're going to execute him. But hey, he's going out to try to kill some Protoss probes, maybe some Adepts, although that's pretty much impossible. I don't think I've ever seen an Adept kill, or a Reaper kill an Adept before. But you know, it could happen today. It could absolutely happen today. So here we go. Sparkles Fantastic gets the shot off on that Nexus. Good scouting information there. Coming right on up. Here is the Mothership Core done. Not yet, but very close. Very close to finishing. Can he get a probe kill? He's going to try to get one. Mothership Core comes out and time to run. And he does. Sparkles Fantastic read the notes. Right. He read the guide on how to Reaper in StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. And one of the things was, one of the very important bullet points was, when the Mothership Core comes out, run. You will get photon overcharged to death if you stick around. Also, she can attack you from above, which you can't do anything about. So, I mean, get in there, do what you can, throw down a KD8 charge or two, exactly what Jheffe tried to do. And in the end, was forced to retreat. So we have an Adept patrolling back and forth here for puCK, and expansion on the way for Jheffe. Double pumping Marines right now, and looks all the world. Yep, there's the factory. Barracks getting stim. We have a starport. Do we have a starport? Yeah, it looks like he is saving up some money to get there. There we go. Very close. And that timing. Look how that lines up. Well, just about lines up anyway. It's very close. There we go. There we go. Starport being thrown down. So it's going to be a 5-minute double medevac marine drop here out of Jheffe. I assume puCK is like reasonably ready for this thing. He knows what's coming. Terran players do this all the time. Robotics Bay. 3-minute and 42-second Robotics Bay on the way from puCK. That's interesting. Meanwhile, Sparkles Fantastic still scouting on in. Still trying to see what he can see. And what can he see? He didn't see the robotics facility. Crud. He didn't see a Stargate either. So he's just basically... he's trying to figure out what that next level of tech is. He might just have to sacrifice Sparkles Fantastic to see what that is. But with this pylon placed right here, he doesn't have much of an angle in which to get in here without getting shot by a photon overcharged pylon before he gets to his destination. I don't know. Sparkles Fantastic. You got to be brave, man. Got to get in there. You got to see that robotics facility. You can try to see the robotics bay. I'm not sure if that's possible. I'm not sure if that's entirely possible, but you must try. So marine count from Jheffe, very big. There we go. Starport swapping onto the reactor that the factory built. Ungrateful Starport stealing the reactor out of a hard working factory. Observer flying on in here for puCK. See exactly what is up from his opponent. And you know what the answer is going to be? It's going to be exactly what you expected. A double medevac drop full of Marines at the 5-minute mark. And here we go. Medevac 1, Medevac 2. Lift up, load up, go. Observer scouts this thing out perfectly. puCK has great map awareness. I'm sure he sees this coming. He's going for a Stargate. And he's getting, gravitic drive, increasing the warp speed, or the movement speed of warp prisms with Colossus. What? puCK opening Colossus with double Stargate and Gravitic Drive upgrade. Okay, I have not seen this build before. This is new. This is brand stinking new here. Good force a cancel on this third real quick. Is he going to do it? Yep. He's going to do it. Unloading just outside the range of that third base. He's going to stim. He's going to go in and force a cancel at the very least. I'm going to try to kill it. There's the cancel. And there's the cancel pickup. Boost out. Excellent job there. Guaranteed damage. Trying to kill that Warp Prism. Couldn't quite get it there. Man, that thing is fast. Does he have the upgrade? He got the upgrade. Got the upgrade. Getting extended thermal lance too. This is not just like, I don't know. This is not just one Colossus. He's planning on going for more. Yep, he's making another one there as well. Does get taken down by the Marines. This is maybe why you don't do this. Oh, Warp Prism gets taken down as well. These Marines doing excellent work here in the early game. Pause. The game keeps skipping, says puCK. Is that why you lost your Colossus? Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know. Viking patrolling back and forth here from Jheffe, recognizing the threat of fast Warp Prism. He wants to be able to shoot that thing down if it comes over near his main base. Third base on the way here from Jheffe, 52 to 49 harvesters. puCK has the lead. But he lost his third base, did puCK. And a third base is under construction by Jheffe right now. Double pumping Phoenix. Here is puCK. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about Phoenix in PvT. I really don't. I mean, I guess they're good against medevacs, but you have to fly over Marines to get there, which is not a great experience. +1 attack just about to finish. Trying to take out that pylon. Does get the pylon and backs out, losing a couple Marines in the process. Mothership core extending a little bit too close and does get picked off by the Marines with the +1 attack. I imagine that +1 attack had a lot to do with that pick off. Great job by Jheffe. Just getting some guaranteed damage. Taking out the Nexus. Forcing a cancel on a pylon there as well. Killing a Colossus, killing a pylon, killing a Warp Prism. Just Mothership core dies too. Doing a fantastic job here. Warp Prism, no! Get out! Trying to do Colossus Micro. What is going on? puCK's going Colossus Micro. Marauders getting mixed in as well here, doing that extra damage to the Colossus. And not taking quite as much from the Colossus. This is amazing. I've never seen Colossus Micro before. puCK is like, he's just teleporting this thing all over the place. Trying to do what he can. One of the medevacs does get taken down by the Phoenix, so the Phoenix doing an okay job thus far. Also absorbing shots from the Marines, I think. It does force Jheffe to focus down the Colossus rather than waste shots on the Phoenix at this point. I think he's just going home. Yep, he's just boosting on home. Getting out of there. This is a weird thing he is seeing from puCK. He's getting chased though. Phoenix are fast. Warp Prism is fast. Do not get shot down. Do not get shot down. Ah, Liberators are here. Widowmines too. Widowmines could probably burrow in right now if you wanted. Yep. Nope, not burrowing at all, but forcing puCK back. Single Marine on the ground, trying to shoot everybody out of the sky. Colossus burns him alive. How many kills do you have, Colossus? So it's like drop Colossus Micro with Phoenix in Adept support. This is weird. This is so weird. Third base finally on the way here from puCK. Third base already established by Jheffe, though. +1 armor on the way. Vikings in production from Jheffe. Great choice. Great choice. Vikings great against the Phoenix, great against Colossus, great against the Warp Prisms as well. So everything that puCK is doing, Vikings do very well against. A couple Liberators here. Just protecting this front door, but guess what? puCK's not coming through the front door. He's coming through the side. All these Phoenix taking down one of the Vikings very quickly. Flying into the main base. Trying to take out more and more Vikings. Trying to focus them down. Trying to get rid of medevacs as well. Still alive. This Phoenix control pretty great. Out of puCK. Missile turret takes one down though. Ah, I just said your Phoenix control was great and you flew into a missile turret. Maybe not as fantastic, and puCK decides to withdraw, having done enough damage for the time being. Yeah, just continuing Colossus production is puCK. No big deal. It's a Legacy of the Void. It's 2016. He's going Colossus, you guys. Check this action out. Getting +1 attack for his ground units, which includes Colossus. Getting +1 flyer attack, or air weapons, as they call it for Protoss. For these here Phoenix. Is getting an ion pulse crystals? I don't see a fleet beacon anywhere. So maybe not, but he is getting blink for his stalkers and taking a fourth base at 66 to 64 harvesters. Very standard composition here from Jheffe. Very crazy composition out of puCK. We'll see who can win. Usually it's the standards that win, right? The reason that they're standards is because they're good. Attempted drop here with Widowmine drop. Oh, and this third base burrowing. Get out of there, probes. Run. No, one shot does get off. 2 shots. 3 kills, 1 kill on those. Could have been a lot worse. But puCK pulled his probes in time there. Does he have an observer? I don't know if he does. Ah, Phoenix take out the medevac. Trying to escape. There's the detection from An observer roundabout here somewhere. Maybe? Oh, there. Nope. Why can't I see the observer? How are you detecting this? Cannon? Oh! Oh! He was attacking... Oh! He was attacking... They were attacking each other, and the splash damage killed the Widow Mines. What? Nice play there by puCK. Brilliant play there by puCK. Yeah, it hurt your Colossus, but you know what? You took out the Widow Mines. You didn't have an observer around, unfortunately. So you couldn't wait for it. Couldn't necessarily wait for a cannon to come up either. Did he have a forge? He had a forge. Anyway, he did what he had to do. He sacrificed some of the health on those Colossus and got rid of the Widow Mines. Awesome. Yeah, Jheffe is here working on a 4th base at the bottom side of the things. Widow Mines sitting here in between that 4th base and the main. War Prison might get hit by that if it is not careful. Army pushing up here. Marines, Marauders, Medivacs, Liberators of Vikings with +1/+1, +2/+2, about halfway complete. Will not be in the upcoming battle. And here comes Jheffe. Taking out an assimilator that's trying to be built on this 4th base by puCK here on the top side. And puCK's just abandoning the 4th. He says, I can't handle that. I can't handle that army. Cannons getting killed as well before they can kill anything in the Terran army. Nexus gone. Long distance mining probe. Bad place to be, long distance mining probe. He does return 1 set of minerals though. And now he's going to die. Unless, oh, Jheffe allows him to live. The Marauder who let the probe live gets sniped down by these stalkers with, again, the awesome skin that puCK has. Love that skin. Probe does come back and get murdered, though. Liberators setting up shop. Colossus don't do very well against Liberators, especially considering the fact that they are can only attack ground units. Anybody that walks in that circle is in so much trouble right now. +2/+2, just about to complete here for Jheffe. It's going to be a big deal, as puCK is sitting on +1/+1. No sign of +2/+2 even begun quite yet. Stalkers trying to come in and get rid of these Liberators. They do get 1. Lose a couple Stalkers in the process, though. Trying to attack this other assimilator. Slow down that gas income from puCK, and the assimilator does end up falling. Vikings getting some shots off on those Colossus every time they venture too close. Marines, Marauders, another small group here coming up this middle range. There are some cannons at the top of the ramp, but they shouldn't be able to slow down this +2/+2 Marine Marauder group, even if they don't have medevac support. Here he comes, double-pronged attack. I don't know, patrolling back and forth, and yeah, he's going for it. Stimming forward, Guardian Shield is up, and then retreating. Vikings trying to kill as many of these Colossus as they can. The hit squad from the middle coming up as well, coming right in the back side here, forming a bit of a sandwich, if you can call it that, taking out the the Colossus end up completely dead there, but Stalkers on top of Marines and Marauders, the remainder of the group stuck outside by force fields. The force fields do end up falling. Purification Nova dodged fairly ably there by Jheffe. Another attack on down this way by Adepts, clearing out Jheffe's 3rd base. It looks like it might be a bit of a base race situation here, but I love the army that Jheffe has up here at puCK's 3rd base. That Nexus is absolutely going to fall. It is 52 to 35 Harvesters, but how much longer? The Phoenix are trying to lift and kill. A lot of these units are very low on HP. Where are the medevacs? Did they get cleared out or what? And puCK manages to hold that thing off and save his 3rd base. I thought for sure he had no way to do it, but it looks like he's going to pull it off somehow, some way. Adepts completely keeping this 3rd base locked down. 4th base happily mining. 43 to 35 total Harvesters. Replacement 4th base by puCK here in the bottom-ish middle of the map. Adepts trying to come over here to this 4th base of Jheffe's, but there's a planetary fortress here, so good luck, I suppose, with that one. Widow Mine does take out an Adept. Adepts trying to find an area they can attack, but they are just getting murdered by this planetary fortress, and they get taken out. So, workers killed at this point is 25 probes killed to 33 SCVs, 45 to 33 overall workers. puCK does have that lead, which I'm sure he is very impressed by. And resonating glaives on the way for puCK, as well as +1 ground armor. +3 ground armor coming up for Jheffe, and we've got Phoenix flying on in, trying to see what they can do at this 3rd. There is a missile turret, but it's in the wrong location. Run! Run, SCVs, get out of there. Just lifting up and killing reinforcing units. Army coming up to the 4th base of puCK is not mining anything except for 1 probe, and it's going to fall. It is going to fall. puCK has no answer for this one. That 4th base falling is a big deal. Big, huge deal. Still on 3 bases here is puCK at the 14-minute mark. I know both players have actually hit each other pretty hard. Nova comes in, killing a couple units. I think a Marauder and a Marine. Jheffe wants revenge. Can he? He might be able to straight up win this battle depending on his splits against this Disruptor. And good split, but does take down the Widow Mines. Good job there. Force fields, amazing, impeccable from puCK. Marines Marauders coming from this left side, going against these Adepts, and again, just getting lifted and murdered. The Phoenix doing a fantastic job here. Jheffe forced to retreat once again. Jheffe trying to take a 5th base over by this Warp Prism that's been in warp mode for the past 5 minutes, I feel like, and puCK has done... I guess, did he warp in the Adepts from this? I bet he did. I bet he warped in his Adepts to attack from this. But they're not here anymore. An Adept coming over to block the landing of that Orbital Command. Orbital Command changes its course and waits for someone to come save him. The army is coming over to shut down that Adept. Warp Prism decides to head on out. Again, it has speed, so that's good. And puCK has transitioned entirely into this Stalker Adept Sentry Disruptor combination. So here we go. Phoenix trying to burn down that Orbital Command. Warp Prism gets taken out of the sky by the Marines. And the Adept as well ends up dead. Jheffe gonna land a 5th base here. Ka-chunk. And trying to establish his 4th right now is puCK. It's 36. 245 Harvesters, +3 attack on the way for Jheffe. No sign of +3 armor. And he actually has enough money to do it, so he just must be distracted by other things, like, playing against puCK, I suppose. Liberators setting up Defender mode circles. Nova comes in, catches a Marine and a Marauder, I think that was. Resources lost tab, about 17,000 lost for the Protoss and 16,000 lost for Terran, so pretty darn even to this point. Defender mode circles being set up, the Liberator account looking fairly impressive for Jheffe. They also have +1 attack on them, which is wonderful. Adepts coming in by puCK to try to kill the SCVs that are not present here at the 5th base. I mean, 36 workers isn't really enough to fully saturate 5 bases. Although, considering his natural is gone, he lifted off that command center to make this, then maybe he's alright. Adepts trying to Sonic Transfer out of there. One does manage to escape, the other one does not. I think the other one sat inside a Defender mode circle and got sniped out of the sky there instead. So here come the Disruptors, moving on up, stimming forward though very bravely. Nova does get a moderate hit there, but the Disruptor's absolutely falling here, hitting one of his own Stalkers. There is puCK. Adepts left in the front. Sentry's getting taken down as well. That's kind of a big deal. Liberators setting up Defender mode circles, getting sniped out of the sky by the Stalkers. Great job there, but leaving the Disruptors behind. They cannot lose the Disruptors, and Disruptor 1 is gone. Disruptor 2 is gone. All that's left here is a group of Stalkers and some Phoenix, but I'm not sure if it's enough to deal with it. The Phoenix lifting, getting destroyed by the Marines, and that is it, a GG. GG from puCK. puCK is defeated, and Jheffe is victorious in this TVP on the ladder today. Well done, indeed, by Psystorm Gaming's Jheffe. Just, wow, just gorgeous, gorgeous moves overall here from the Terran player. Continued to get that pressure on up, focused down Disruptors when he needed to. He killed a lot. He killed 5 Disruptors and 6 Colossus. That's a lot of gas investment for puCK. Just nowhere. The Phoenix were great. The Phoenix were amazing MVPs for puCK almost, but until the end there just weren't quite enough of them. And the Marine count on the ground and the upgrades of the Marines were enough where they could shove them away. Archons. When did he make Archons? They died, though. They died. And yeah, 33 Stalkers, 38 Adepts, lost 100 Marines, 54 Marauders, 6 Liberators, and 14 Vikings. Surprising number of dead Vikings in this game, but they did their job getting rid of the Colossus. And then kind of got picked apart by the Stalkers and the Phoenix from that point on. So just good job continuing to expand here by Jheffe. Good job taking down bases. He took down this 4th base. He really attacked this 3rd of puCK's as well. And this replacement 4th was going to die if puCK hadn't tapped out before that happened. So great job again from the Terran. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Patrons! Nicholas Cheek, Sean Govin, Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, Robert Farmer, KN, Matt Meermans, Hekon Marcus, Christopher, Alex Coffey, Ben Raboyne, 19 Day, Kith Garlow, Alexander Canaris, Complex, Ian Westbrook, Michael McIntosh, Sam Estagoy, Bo Brissett, Kale Anderson, Trevor Smith, Medhadin, GMP, Sik Kupata, Pedro Batsaris, Michael Wellen, Plaid, Henry Cooper, Clayton Knight, Jan Kodera, Kevin Chang, Rajiv Bhatt, link at the top right. Thank you. Bye.